Built on the site of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off from Baltimore. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Rodgers here from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
26.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if not an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Here's Hall once more. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. This one goes for 3 yards. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. They go right back to Hall. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Off play action, Rodgers. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, you know that line, time is of the essence? It certainly is in the pocket. Not enough time there to let that play develop down the field, and the two were not able to reel it in.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating an offense now behind the chains. That's exactly how you're looking to start.
They pick up a single yard, still well behind the sticks for this third down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's going to loft one deep to the left. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by DJ Reed. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first take.
He's got it, complete. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. Right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball will go right over their head.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to... Back now for the second quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone. They give on second to Hall. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They pick up one on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Over.
Rodgers to throw. It's caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Hall's going to try to smash his way in. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Easy. Back one.
Blitz coming for Rodgers. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets get the game's first points here in the second. Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Jackson now on 3rd. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And a surprising 4th down call doesn't yield a first. We've got a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You've got to shake it off and keep on firing.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Pressure comes. Rodgers. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Returning it from the 4. Good looking return here, and he's got room. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down. Lamar now from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Motioning him from the slot right. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. To the left side, and it is caught. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a one-score game before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Xavier Gibson now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Jump out!
Rodgers set to pass. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get two hands on it and take it the other way.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Here's Rodgers. Here's the throw on the out route. Complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Looking, and down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
You know, when we watch the Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10 because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack. I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Has his man, it's Corley. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Throwing on first down, Rodgers. That throw finds Conklin. It's inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets will add to their lead at the end of the half. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. And this the same as a touchback now, up to the 30 before going out. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, middle.
Back to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. That one intended for Mark Andrews. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Andrews with the catch. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Got a man open, left side, complete. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the gun, Jackson. He drives this down to the 8 before going out. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and
just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Going to the ground again on first. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. To throw is Rodgers. He throws a bullet deep to... He's got it at the 30. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets push their lead further to start the half. Mike Williams, the touchdown. Zerline on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Ravens 14.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they've got it inside field goal range already to begin the drive. He's out of bounds inside the 35.
Well, by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense, who now gets to take over with a lot of the work in the field position already done.
An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Lamar. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to throw, Jackson. That's a Baltimore touchdown. right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Tucker on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Right now, you got 58.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Rodgers here from the gun. He puts some power on a deep one. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Go.
Here's 2nd and 5. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Slot man in motion right. Now Jackson on 3rd down. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Jets take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Fires down the middle, and it is caught. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
First down, Jets.
To throw, Rodgers. And that one's unsuccessful. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
50. Inside.
Blitz coming for Rodgers. He's got it near the 8. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Hall. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up, and he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And that might just do it for him, Brock, as they turn it over on downs here in the 4th. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Hall running between the tackles. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. This is Hall. And he doesn't get much. A small pickup down to the 42. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. Oh, put some heat on this deep. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And they needed more than one defender there. Power. Stop for just 1 yard.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Trying again, Hall. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Stuffed once again, and now suddenly they're left with 3rd and goal. Rodgers to throw. Looking. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the pressure drives them backwards.
That right there, Kate, that right there has all the armchair quarterbacks going. Why didn't you run it? Because you take a risk when you throw it. And if you take a sack, well, now you got to kick the field goal. If you would have pounded the football, got a little bit closer, you at least give yourself a decision on 4th. I don't think you do now. That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Return starts at the 3. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. That's taken in by Henry. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens trailing by 13. Second down now, 7 to go.
You at X.
Lamar now from the gun. Rifles it, and it's on the money on the slant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. To throw. He'll get this to Henry. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Chuck Clark has it. And the Jets will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.